Are you a woman trying to conceive and you are struggling? It's been 2 years, it's been 3 years, and you are still struggling. Maybe you have even conceived and it boiled down to miscarriage a couple of times. You've been to the doctor, you're on medications. Come close. Let's talk about improving the quality of egg that you release every month. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Chidima. I'm a registered nurse midwife. Consider subscribing to the channel because we talk about reproductive health, sexual health, wellness, and all the topics that might interest you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back again to the channel. Without wasting time, let's dive right into this video. So make sure you watch to the end because I'm going to be listing out certain supplements that you might want to try that probably have worked for one or two people. You never know, what's going to change. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about today about improving egg quality is making a lifestyle change. If you smoke, if you drink alcohol, you need to slow down on that because alcohol and smoking have a lot to do with hormone productions in your body. And the two major hormones that are responsible for reproduction in the woman's life is estrogen and progesterone. And the ovary that houses the eggs and releases them every month produce these two hormones. So it's either the estrogen is playing or the progesterone is playing. So when you're taking alcohol or smoking a lot, you are affecting the estrogen levels of your body. And no matter how much medication you take for conception, and the problem is actually air quality, there's no way for you. So you need to make some lifestyle changes. Some people have been to the gynecologist, the fertility doctors. They've checked their ovarian reserve. They've been through IVF, of course. If you're going through IVF, they are going to check your egg quality. They've done some of these things, but still not working because you take all of those medications they give to you before the actual process of the IVF start, and you're still drinking a lot. So you need to cut down on drinking and smoking. That is number one. Number two, you need to work on stress management. When a woman is stressed up, a lot of hormones, cortisol, a lot of hormones are playing in the bloodstream, hindering production of all the reproductive hormones. So working on your stress level, anything that you're going to do, I know that fertility is a big deal. Conception is a big deal. Once a woman is struggling to conceive, trying to conceive, it is difficult. It's difficult for you to ask the woman not to think, not to stress about it. But you have to make a conscious effort to calm yourself down, do some acupuncture, do some meditation, some yoga if that works. If you want to go to the gym, that's all right. If you want to read, that's all right. If you want to chill and watch the TV, anything at all that you do that will put you in that relaxation mood is very, very important. That is why I chose to bring the supplements last, because no matter how much of those supplements that you take and you are not making changes in certain things going on in your life, those things might not necessarily make any difference. So the next change you need to make is BPA. BPA is a toxin in plastic bottles, plastic plates. So when you buy a product in the supermarket, in the stores, you need to check to be sure that these things do not contain, it is written BPA free. Because BPAs, clearly research has it that BPAs damage egg quality of a woman and causes infertility. Because when you microwave them, the BPAs get into the food, you eat it, the toxin spreads in your bloodstream and it affects your reproductive system. So make sure that every plastic that you're eating from, every plastic you're microwaving from is BPA free. It is clearly written. When you go to the stores, check them. Another thing I'm going to be talking about is processed food. Make sure that you're cutting down on processed food. Processed food, can this, can that, can this, can everything in can, everything in tins. You need to reduce all of those things because there are certain preservatives in those things that affect your fertility. Let me make a point here. When a woman is getting older, definitely the number of eggs that are still available in the ovaries are going down as well. And that affects age. Age affects egg quality. But your lifestyle, the things you eat, the things you put in your body, the way you are conscious of your reproductive system can make a difference. Your consciousness of good health can make a difference and make things happen faster for you. All right? So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is obesity. Obesity lowers too much weight, lowers your estrogen level. And these hormones are a big deal to the ovaries. So if you are obese, you need to work on your weight. You need to work out a lot and drop your weight to a good body mass index. Too much weight is bad for nearly everything that has to do with our health, not just when it comes to egg production or fertility in women. So another thing I'm going to be talking about that you need to do is reducing refined sugar, processed sugar, sugar contents in your food. You need to work on that. Work on the sugars that you take. And then let's get to the supplement point. Let's talk about the supplements. Normally, if you attend a preconception clinic or you're going for a preconception care, you're planning to have a baby, the specialist is going to advise you to start your prenatal vitamins, pregnant care conception, and what have you. You need to start your prenatal vitamins. That is one. And most of these vitamins do not work magic. It's going to take literally 3 months before you can start seeing some of the effects, some of the changes. And some of the prenatal vitamins causes some side effects to people. So if you take one and it's not working out, change it. Talk to your doctor, change your prenatal vitamin. Now, in addition to prenatal vitamin, you need to take folic acid. Folic acid has a lot to do with making the linings of the womb firm for this baby that is going to come to embed in, to implant in. And in the long run, it's going to prevent your child from having neural tube defects. The spinal bifidus is going to help. So it's playing a two-way thing. It's preparing the lining of the uterus for conception, and is also going to help this baby when this baby comes from deformities. So folic acid, pay attention to that. The prenatal vitamins have folic acid in it, but I think it's 400 microgram. But normally every woman needs 5 milligram tablet folic acid if you are planning to conceive or you're having fertility issues. Now, the next thing I'm going to be talking about is omega-3. Omega-3 is very, very important. You can find it in things like the salmon. You can find them in fish oil tablets. They are very, very important when it comes to production, conception. So make sure you add that supplement to your food. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is CQ10. CQ10 is going to work on your immunity. If you can't find it as a single tablet to take, make sure that the prenatal vitamin that you're taking has it. That is another thing. The next supplement you need to add is vitamin D. Vitamin D is very, very important when it comes to reproductive organs, reproduction. And most vital when it comes to that stage when conception has taken place the DNA transfers are going on, the genetic transmissions are going on, the egg is splitting to a zygote to embryo, all of those conception, drama that happens, which our eyes don't see. Vitamin D also plays a huge, huge role. I will end this video without recommending zinc. Zinc is very important, very, very important for your immunity, reproduction. So all of these have all these, you see all these nutrients that I've just called, all these supplements, they are very, very good to support your estrogen and progesterone level for you to conceive earlier than you thought or earlier than you expected. But remember, age is a factor. And also remember that you are taking all of this medication and you conceive does not rule out that if a miscarriage will happen, it will happen, because there are so many things that contribute to that. That's going to be another topic for another day. So make sure you subscribe, because we'll talk about miscarriages in this channel. So another thing you need to bear in mind is, above all, that's the God factor when it has to do with fertility. But you must play your human role of visiting the gynecologist, visiting the fertility clinic, making changes to your lifestyle, living a healthy lifestyle, and taking your supplements, and definitely your effort to be granted success. This is where I will be ending this video, guys. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section. If you have any additions, what did you try when you were trying to conceive? What was your challenge? What did you do differently that resulted, so that other people can learn? Please drop them in the comment section so that people who are in these same shoes can have something to try on. I'll see you in my next video. But before you click out, guys, consider sharing this video to as many platforms as you can, so that YouTube can recommend it to others. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, just give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.